Very interesting discussion. In this part, we will discuss meaning of test in psychology and education, characteristics of a good test, classification of tests, selection of an attribute. This is a very important discussion. And general steps of test construction. We will try to, it will be a little bit lengthier comparing to the first session. Okay. Can somebody help me how what is meant by test? How you used to define? मैंने screen को blank किया है. Faculties are requested please not to participate. I respect them. Participants and research scholars. What is meant by test?
Sir, to evaluate a performance against some standards.
Okay.
Sir, any instrument used to measure something.
Yes, sir. To measure somebody's knowledge or somebody's skills, any given number.
और बताएं please. Some more points. What is meant by test?
Sir, finding out how well something works.
Okay, so different opinions. Often we use this term test, which simply means to examine. Test, to examine. To examine the quality of the product, to examine the usefulness of the product, to examine the performance of an individual, to examine knowledge, skills, or ability of an individual. So paradigm, देखिए, there is a very broader concept in the background of the test. Coming to the this behavioral sciences discipline, Reber and Reber suggested test refers to any measurement which yields quantitative data. Test. Now, देखिए, we are going for the finer side of the discussion. Measurement, we have discussed what is meant by measurement, which yields quantitative information. Test. But in context of psychology, the meaning of the test depends upon its application. Qualities such as intelligence, attitude, aptitude, personality characteristics, and abilities are the subject matter of the psychological test. Okay, which cannot be viewed directly. This is the domain. We are trying to test some of the perspective which cannot be seen directly. Very interesting part of the domain. You might be in any discipline, you might be pursuing in different research in different disciplines, but this domain is very important. Everywhere you are, you going to use this knowledge as अक्सर देखिए ये सवाल होता है, mom knows about the emotions of her daughter on the basis of some criteria she knows. A teacher, if involved, knows about the expectations of the students, knowledge, skills, and abilities of the students on the basis of test or testing. So in simple words, if we put the definition of the test, it's a series of questions on the basis of which some information is desired or sought. Test something. For what we are testing? We are trying to gather some information. Test. Okay. In psychology, friends, it is a standardized procedure. ख्याल रहे, standardized procedure. Psychological tests are not alike as you are having teacher-made test. जिस तरह से हम स्कॉलास्टिक ब्रिलियंस एग्जामिन करने के लिए जो टेस्ट लेते हैं उसकी तरह से नहीं है. It is a standardized procedure. Perhaps a number of times you might have seen in newspapers, number of students are qualifying for the JEE examination and getting the admission. But during the course of completion of the programs, number of suicide and dropouts are increasing manifold. ये क्यों है आखिर? On the basis of scholastic brilliance or teachers made test, you qualified. Coaching में क्या होता है? You are getting number of shortcuts and tips how to solve a question. But at the long run, you need to prove your aptitude. जो कि मेमोराइज करने से या प्रैक्टिस करने से नहीं आएगा. It is inner part of your personality. If it is there, if you are sound in numerical ability or commerce related problems, then you will be the successful individual. Otherwise, there will be problem. So psychological tests help in this domain. In this perspective, it is very useful to measure quantitatively or qualitatively one or more than one aspect of the trait. Trait means attribute or you can say the characteristic. By means of sample, देखिए फिर यहाँ पे बात आ रही है. By means of sample. Always, friends, the population is not available to you. You are going to make an inference about the population on the basis of sample. If the sample is selected, keeping in consideration the statistical requirement, then you will be able to make an inference about the population. Verbal or non-verbal behavior. Verbal, it is related to the text, language, or sometimes non-verbal. Images, pictures, and so on. So the point I wish to emphasize, emphasize, it is a standardized procedure. I will be speaking on this part continuously, almost 2 days, standardized. The purpose of test is twofold. Number one, it attempts to compare the same individual on two or more than two aspects. For example, you are intelligent, but you are lacking or interpersonal relationship. Your memory is very sound, but you are poor on numerical ability. This same individual can be compared on two or more than two aspects of the trait. He is a very nice human being. जब भी मिलता है बहुत खुशी के साथ, पॉजिटिविटी के साथ मिलता है. The first, same individual on two or more than two aspects. And the second purpose, two or more than two persons may be compared on the same trait. The males are good in memory comparing to the females. Females are good in interpersonal relations comparing to the male. So you can compare more than two or more than two persons on the same trait. Thus, both quantitative and qualitative measurements are possible through psychological tests. Very important. जैसे मैंने आपसे दोनों बातें की कि got A+ grade in the examination on the basis of quantitative measurement. The same time, he is a very nice human being or a student. He is grounded, never feels proud on his or her success. Qualitative and quantitative measurement. Friends, we used to label an individual without any measurement, but on the basis of experience. If we are familiar about basics of the measurement, then our labeling will be sound. It will be based on number of factors. You are an amazing human being. You know the factors. You are going to make an inference on the basis of, yes, he is very friendly. He has large number of friends. He is accessible. He is not egoistic. A large number of factors. Then you can label him or her an amazing person. Idiot. Three idiots, if you have seen the pictures, you can put number of factors all together. Idiotic activities. So a label was there. So you can go for quantitative and qualitative measurements on the basis of test. Friends, a number of times it has been confused. I used to ask in the selection committees and so what is the difference between these 5 labels? Research में number of thesis में हमने review कराया है. Measure, scale, inventory, questionnaire and test. People have been using interchangeably, but they are different. क्या difference है? देखिए, measure. Aiming obtain data into rating or ranking in psychology and related fields. Measure. Rank. You used to rate or rank an individual. Mental well-being, stress, spirituality, number of factors that you can look into it. Decision making, rating or ranking. This is known as, if you are going to use such type of set of questions in which you are trying to give the rate or rank, then it is known as measure. To other side, scales, especially used when you are trying to measure the attitudes or constructs for which there is not a correct response. Scaling, not correct response, but demands endorsing of an alternative among the presented. For example, I like team games. Team. Yes, no, or not clear, or in between. There is none is a correct response, but close to your opinion. Scaling is there. The behavior or attitude is close to your feelings or emotions. ना yes response correct है, ना no correct है, ना not clear है, but it is close to your opinion. Scaling. On a 5-point scale, Likert scaling, very popular. You may be strongly agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree. Number of types is scalings you will see in forthcoming slides. Scaling. Scales. Number of times मैंने देखा है कि कहीं का कहीं यूज कर रहे हैं. Inventory. It is a checklist normally used to measure personality traits and vocational tendencies. You are being asked, okay, choose your option. The first choice, second choice, and third choice. About your posting, about your discipline of study, inventory. Okay. Questionnaire. It is a broad concept. It can include a set of different instruments altogether. इसमें कई एक scales भी हो सकता है, inventory भी हो सकता है. In general, if you realize the scholastic brilliance is questionnaire type. Scholastic brilliance. When you are trying to examine the school level knowledge, then you will go for questionnaire. And the last one, based on competence, you are trying to test based on competence. It reflects the ability to present a correct answer to a specific item or question. If you are having 5 options or alternatives for the question, only the one will be correct answer. So if you look into the other part of this, if you try to compare these 5, friends, test, present a real picture as far as the measurement is concerned. Ability to present a correct answer to a specific item or question. But same time in our research, we are using these all 5 one way or other way. If you are trying to examine the opinion of the consumers about the LPG gas, a specific brand product, then you can have a different type of inventory, scale, measure, and test. So we are moving towards the test. Okay, friends. Classification of tests. A test can be classified on the basis of different criterion. Criterion of administrative conditions. If a test can be administered on an individual, so it has to be specifically mentioned into the manual. This test is meant for individual testing at a time. सिर्फ एक ही सब्जेक्ट पर एक वक्त में इस टेस्ट को एडमिनिस्टर किया जा सकता है. Friends, large number of projective tests or personality tests are individual tests. If a test can be administered on a group altogether, then it is known as group test. 30, 40, 50 students at a time, it can be administered. So the first classification is on the basis of administrative condition. Test का classification देखिए. You need to specifically mention into the manual this test is meant for individual testing or group testing. Criterion of scoring, objective and subjective test that you need to mention. This test is objective in nature, and out of 5 or 4 options, the one is right option and others are the distractors. Objective. If a person is selecting the correct response, he or she will be given the 1 mark or 2 marks. If he is selecting the wrong option, then what about the negative marking that you need to specifically mention into the manual? There is no negative marking or there is negative marking. Criterion of scoring. If it is subjective in nature, then you need to specifically mention subjective. If you are trying to examine the analytical behavior of your student, then you will push him or her answer your answer within 50 words or 100 words for this question. If you are trying to examine the another part, how much a person can elaborate his concept related to the question or issue under examination, then you need to mention scoring criteria. Now you are assigning the numbers to your measurement, criterion of scoring. Third point, time limit in producing the response. Time limit. Power test. Power test means there is no time limit. A large number of personality tests are power tests. There is no time limit. If time is given, then it is known as a speed test. You are required to complete this test within 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Speed test. This will help you. This depends on the requirement or selection of the target population. If a person is being expected to take a decision within the given time frame, then you are going for the speed test. If there is a plenty of time and you are trying some of the inner part of the behavior, which has no effect on thinking, rethinking, thinking and rethinking. Okay, power test. Large number of personality tests are power test. जहाँ पे projective test होते हैं, जहाँ पे visualize करना पड़ता है, the vague responses are there, then you need to go for power test. Number 4, criterion of the nature or contents of the atom. जो आपका test है, it has verbal test. Verbal means language. Non-verbal, pictures or images. Non-verbal test of intelligence. आपने देखा होगा. Non-verbal test of classification. For example, in a test, 5 figures are given to you, or you are being asked to select odd one out. 4 figures are similar in a certain way, and one is different. So you are being asked to select odd one out. performance test, friends, if you are being asked within this time limit, how much product or questions you are able to solve, performance. Yes, he is able to finish his talk within a given time frame. The task is given to you. Non-language test, when the person is not able to read or write. So some audio clips, or you can say the cubes or different pattern of, you can say the designs are given to assemble. Non-language test. Normally used on the, disabled or such type of population. Again, on the basis of nature or content of the atoms, test can be classified in 4 different categories. Criterion of purpose. Purpose क्या है? What you want to examine through this test. So different type of purposes are there. Are you interested to examine the aptitude or attitude? The attitude of the target subject about a product. Attitude of the target population about the different policies of the government of India. Attitudes of the subjects about scarcity of the product in the market. Purpose. What is the attitude of the persons about demonetization? Attitude. Purpose क्या है? Are you just try to make an inference on the basis of survey, or you wish to develop the prediction models or make an inference about an individual on the basis of better estimation? Okay. In behavioral sciences, friends, we can have the 0.01 level of significance, 0.05 level of significance. But in physical sciences or medical sciences, you need to go for precise estimation. अगर 100 में से एक ओटी में पेशेंट की डेथ होती है तो ये तो रेट बहुत ज्यादा हाई है. नो, you need to go for ±3 sigma estimation. Anybody can help me? What is meant by 6 sigma? Did you heard about 6 sigma? Any idea about 6 sigma?
Hello.
हाँ सर.
Sir, I think
बोलिए
Six
सर.
Sigma. Sir, I think Six Sigma is a DMAC, define, measure, analyze, interest, and last one is C, sir, DMAC, DMAIC.
Fine. Can you quantify in numbers, in terms of the numbers, 6 sigma certification? If you are going to give a certificate to a factory or group of workers, so what standards are expected from them to give or label them as 6 sigma certified? Okay, friends.
No,
जी.
Sir, Six Sigma approach is for a quality control so that the number of defects should be produced very less.
Fine. Very rightly said. देखिए इसी डायरेक्शन में, if you look into the 6 sigma certification, did you ever heard about NPC? नॉर्मल प्रोबेबिलिटी कर्व के बारे में कभी आपने सुना है? NPC, anybody can help me? What is meant by NPC? जी, anybody can help me what is meant by NPC?
Sir, normal probability curve is a bell-shaped, symmetrical.
Now see, this is NPC that I am sharing with you. It is known as normal probability curve. If you look into the left side, minus 3 sigma, sigma is the standard deviation. It is a measure of variability or measure. Minus 3 sigma to the left side and plus 3 sigma to the right side. And this is the mean. If this area, if you look into the area of plus minus 3 sigma, it is 99.73%. Okay? 99.73%. For example, if you are having a sample and you measured some of the characteristic of the sample, if the characteristic is normally distributed, and if you examine in terms to the minus 3 and plus 3 sigma, then 99.73% of the subjects are within this range, 99.73%. ये ऐसा क्यों है फ्रेंड्स? नॉर्मल इसको नाम दिया गया है. See, in spite of large number of similarities, we are different. हमारे बीच में कुछ लो परफॉर्मर होंगे, कुछ बेहतर परफॉर्मर होंगे. ज्यादातर a large number of population is mediocre and कुछ हाई परफॉर्मर होंगे and कुछ वेरी हाई परफॉर्मर होंगे. यानी पुअर परफॉर्मर और हाई परफॉर्मर का परसेंटेज कम होता है कंपेयरिंग टू द मीडियोकर्स. So I was speaking about the certification. Friends, if you look into the Six Sigma certification, this certificate is being given for the quality or service rendered by an institution, quality and service. Earlier, the standard was if you are having 10 millions of the services, or if you are preparing 10 million products, only 32 defects can be accepted. Out of 1 crore products, only 32 products can be accepted. For example, if you are having 10 million flights at a point of time, one day, only 32 plane crash can be accepted. 1 crore flights mein only 32 irregularities, crash nahi, irregularities you can say. But now standard has been changed. In 10 millions, they are allowing only 10 irregularities. So it is a very high certification. In India, can you help me? There is one of the group in India which has been given 6 Sigma certification for services. बताइए.
Sir, I think Motorola Group.
think नहीं sure, बहुत sure होइए. Anybody can help me? 6 Sigma certification. Friends, 6 Sigma certification in India has been given to the Mumbai टिफिन वाला, डब्बा वाला. आप इंटरनेट पर देख करिए, there is a large statistics base. Daily, they are having around 5 lakhs of the services. And the tiffin mixed at 7 to 9 points from one point to the destination. जहाँ से पैक होता है और जहाँ वो डिलीवर होता है, 7 to 9 times वो मिक्स होता है. लेकिन out of 10 million services, there was a chance कि 10 बार मुश्किल से किसी का टिफिन किसी के यहाँ पहुंचा. So this is the point that I wish to share with you. The Six Sigma certification is being given for the airlines as well as Mumbai Dabbawala in India. Airlines at the global level. So there is a very small number of irregularities or defect can be allowed in terms to the Six Sigma certification. Okay. The sixth point about the classification is criterion of standardization. Okay, now we are moving to the discussion. That point I wish to emphasize standardized test. If a test confirms its objectivity, reliability, validity, norms, and practicability, then a test will be known as standardized test. Never compromise with the standards in your research. Always try to go for a standardized test. You will love the results. मैंने देखा है. And another is teacher-made test, as we are having in our schools or university or examination, such type of settings. So the point of discussion is about standardization. सारी बात हमारे इस point based होगी. How to standardize a test. How to ensure different characteristics of a test. This is very important. For friends, if your measurement is as per standards, your decision making or results will be in the right direction. Otherwise, you are going to compromise with the standards. Okay. So after classification, now coming to the very important part, I'm trying to to move my discussion to the micro level. After discussing the test, then its classification, then I'm coming to the what is meant by attribute. Test purpose. That would help you to know the test purpose explicitly and propose a fresh focus for what the test intend to measure. Attribute. Friends, attribute, I am trying to emphasize, if I am trying to measure the intelligence or motivation. When I say intelligence, test of intelligence, does it mean I am trying to measure intelligence for the post of a station master or for civil servant, IAS level? So meaning of the intelligence in reference to the population is different all the time. You need to scale if you are going to have the difficulty level of the intelligence items at par with civil service or UPSC examination for the post of station masters. It is not an intelligent decision. Motivation. Okay.